Two hearts, one love. 911, of course, and hopefully if I press this button, we'll have Jimmy at the end of this telephone line. Jimmy, hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you, all right?
I'm all right, sir, thank you very much. Were you singing along to that? Do you still remember all the words?
Yeah, it wasn't that long since we were in the studio writing it, so yeah, thankfully I still know the words.
Thank goodness for that. And that of course, you're touring again next year.
Yeah, we're brand new tour for 911, which is great. It's been 14 years since we've done our own tour. Obviously, we've been doing the big reunion, yeah, but we've got our own tour, which is 15 dates for next year. We haven't actually got a date in my hometown, Liverpool, yet, because the dates we were looking at were busy. But we're in Warrington Park Hall,
Yeah.
and also the Manchester, the Ritz in March next year, so it should be great.
Right. Well, they're good venues as well, because they're not too big, they're quite intimate.
Yeah, it's really strange, because obviously announcing your own tour is quite nerve-wracking. When you think that, we obviously did arenas with the big reunion, but coming back is very... it's very touch and go, because you always want to kind of make sure that everybody's happy and it's kind of intimate and all the rest of it. So it's we're hoping everything goes well.
Now, it's been a few years, Jimmy. Are you still throwing yourself around the stage like you used to?
Yeah, we always said that when we did the big reunion show, we always said if we're going to do it, then we do it all or nothing. So we were in training for a year before the TV show kind of came out. We were gymming it, even though we're all kind of 40 now. But obviously a lot of our stuff was based on breakdancing, backflips, and everything's still in there.
Yeah. Now, I know Lee's forte really was the singing side of things, but you managed to get him pretty much up to speed. Then he goes and breaks stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, his forte is not a lot, really, but he's I mean, his singing side was more his forte thing anyway. But yeah, me and Spike were kind of obviously, certainly back in the day anyway, we're kind of the dancers and stuff, but we all kind of share everything now.
You want a big happy family. How did you all get together? Because you're from Liverpool, Spike's from Warrington, so it'll be a homecoming reunion for him.
We used to be on a TV show called The Hitman and Her many years ago. Pete Waterman and Michaela Strachan used to do. And me and Spike were basically the dancers on the TV show, and we kind of got such great receptions because we used to be the City FM roadshow dancers as well. So because
don't know what you mean there.
Sorry. But yeah, it's just because obviously the Liverpool side of thing, obviously doing a lot of road shows, which was great, but the reactions were so good, and that we just kind of decided to put a band together, and we auditioned Lee ourselves, and kind of everything kind of went on from there, really.
Yeah. Was there no one better?
Well, yeah, that as well, yeah. I mean, we did look at that, trying to get a dancing side of it as well, but no, it's been great.
I'm teasing, because we know he's a lovely geezer, isn't he? He is. And of course, the Hitman and Her mostly came from Warrington, didn't it, from Mr. Smith's?
It did, yeah. That was our kind of rehearsal base I think it was every Tuesday or Thursday night. We used to go there and rehearse for... with Clive Wiggy, the main guy at the front. He was our kind of dance teacher. But yeah, Mr. Smith and Spike still, to this day, still lives in Warrington. Lives around the corner, and that's where, most of our haunts are from the old days. Yeah, I see him occasionally, wandering around Warrington. Yes, I do. How big a break was Casper for you? You got to do the track on that film. It was a really strange one, because our record company were kind of obviously pushing us to go over to America, which we spent probably about 8 months over there promoting stuff. And the best way they saw of doing it was kind of getting a title track on a movie. Now, obviously, Love Sensation, which was, I think, our third or fourth track, was a very big summer hit. And it just seemed to fit in really nice with the video. So we spent a good 8 months over there promoting the movie. And it did really well for us, because, it got us on the hot list over there, and our albums and singles did okay over there. But, it was a great opportunity as well. You're making me feel a bit old, because I came to see you. I took my daughter to see you at the Philharmonic Halls in Liverpool. Wow. She's now a mum. I'm now a granddad. And another gig that you did, my wife went to see you, again with my daughter. So right. Your audience, I don't know if you're sticking to the same audience, or are you picking up some youngsters as well? We have noticed that a lot of some of the gigs we've been doing is that, some of the old faces from the fans and stuff have been great. And again, they're bringing their kids. But our thing always, obviously, in tours when we did arenas of our own back in the day, was the generations always seemed to span. The mums used to come as well and used to enjoy the actual entertainment show. And obviously, since the big reunion, it's become a kind of a fan thing across the board, really. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we've carried on with the generations. Well, all the very best. Warrington, Parr Hall, I think that's the closest one to us. That's on Tuesday the 11th of March next year. Yeah, well, actually, I mean, at the minute, obviously, I want to try and get a date in for, obviously, Liverpool, my hometown, but I think before Christmas we're going to try and organise some more dates and see if we can slot the Liverpool one in there as well.
Well, you have your own website and everything, don't you?
Yeah, it's all 9-1 official Twitter and Facebook, which is great.
Jimmy, it's been lovely chatting to you.
Thanks very much.
Best wishes to Lee and to Spike, of course.
Thanks very much.
Here's another one you might remember. 911, body shaking. Now, my granddaughter is 1 next month, and my daughter, she's a huge fan. She was a huge fan of 911. She might even go to that gig, actually. It's very close to her birthday. And many years ago, she met Lee. She actually bumped into him when she was probably about 13 on a holiday with her mum. And they kind of became a sort of pally, if you like, throughout the holiday. And then they were coming to the Philharmonic Halls here in Liverpool. And I rang up their management and said, any chance I can come and do an interview for Radio Merseyside, which went out on Radio Merseyside. And I took my daughter, and the lads, Lee, Spike and Jimmy, just fantastic. So kind to Beck. And she's never forgotten, nor have I, actually. They're just great lads. So I do hope the tour goes well when it happens. And Warrington, in March, I'll be there at the Power Hall.